welcome back to another episode of Hypercraft, and today we are back over at my Nether portal, and this room here and the room in there are both now completely complete, I suppose, and we haven't actually done anything more with the actual other side of the portal in the Nether. We're probably going to leave that to either later in this episode or another episode completely, but for today we are going to be starting off in my slime farm over here. Now you might be thinking, wait a second, haven't you already finished that? I have, pretty much. But I never really finished this room here. It kind of just is an empty room right now, and I was going to have it as a storage room, but I never got around to doing it. And these chests here are just like full of absolute rubbish that I don't need here at all. So today we're actually going to be starting off in this room here, and we're probably going to make a different area for storage, because I'm not really keen on this here, which is kind of just slime ball storage here. I had to clear it out because, my god, this gets full so quickly. I have literally only just cleared it out and there are already 6 slime balls in there, which is just ridiculous. I have way too many slime balls than I'm ever going to need, probably, but it's pretty handy to have a nice large storage system. Now I'm thinking I could hook this chest up here into this room, which might be quite useful, but for now I think I'm just going to make it a ordinary storage room that I can just use for storing slime blocks and any other blocks I need in this area, so maybe some cacti if this chest here fills up super quick, because we have got quite a lot of that as well. That's growing super quick. But anyway, we're going to get on with this project. Okay, so I'm just going to be straight with you guys. I have recorded this little clip here about 10 times already, because I keep saying the word kinda and kind of every sentence nearly, and it's bugging me and it's bugging you because kids. Yeah, I know. So yeah, today I have been fiddling around with the windows here. So I've gone with a mirrored effect. I'm not 100% sure what to put in here, so let me know if I don't do this by the end of this episode, then give me some ideas. But I've gone with a similar thing that I did with the cactus farm over here with this window thing, and I think it looks pretty cool, so let me know what you think of that. I think it'll look pretty snazzy when I've done. Oh, I backed into that, that scared me, made me jump. And yeah, I'm pretty much just going to get on with this, add some chests to the back there, add some green, orange and maybe some blue to the design so it fits in with everything else, and I think we'll be done with it. Okay, so I've just climbed this ladder here to go up to my storeroom. And look who we have up here, Wilma. Wilma is up here. How did you get up here? First Fred goes swimming and starts walking on water as like some kind of god or something, and then this dude, or woman I should say, Wilma, has climbed up here. She's apparently learned how to climb ladders. I just don't even know. What are you doing up here? How did you even get up here? Where is Fred actually? Has he just disappeared as well? I don't think, is he in the pumpkin farm? That's where they usually like chilling out. Is he in here? Yeah, look, he's not even seen what she's trying to do. She's trying to like escape or something. Wilma? No escaping, okay? If I catch you up there, I'm gonna have to do something about you. I'm probably gonna have to lock you up with the evil chicken over here. Yeah, you don't know that, do you? Okay, so in my last episode where I built my nether room thing, you guys really seemed to like it, which kind of surprised me a little bit, because I didn't really expect so many of you guys to really say that you liked it, because I thought it was a little bit simple. You know, I didn't do too much with it. I didn't go crazy with it like a lot of my other rooms, especially in here. But a lot of you guys said that you really liked it, and I know that 1 or 2 of you guys said that you liked this kind of starburst kind of thing around the portal. But anyway, today in this episode we are actually going to work on the other part of this nether room, which is in the nether, of course. And I haven't really worked on this at all, but it needs a lot of work. Like, look at it. It just looks ridiculously messy and there's just not a lot going on. I also feel like I need another nether portal over here somewhere, similar to that one. One very central one here that leads somewhere. I'm going to have to check my coordinates, but I want to kind of hook up this one over here somehow. But it's quite far away and it's around the corner and down there somewhere. I'm not quite sure how I could fit that one in. Maybe I could have corridors off, and then maybe one over there that's also kind of a symmetrical one, like that one is there with no entry kind of sign on it. And we're gonna maybe try something out with that, or just maybe stick with this room for now and figure something out. Okay, so I've collected some obsidian because I really needed some. I only had 3 left, so I've had to go and collect some more for this portal. And I actually don't know where this one comes out because I haven't been through it yet. So I'm going to be doing it on video because why the hell not? It could come out anywhere. I haven't even worked out what the coordinates are. So I don't know where this is coming out. Oh, it's coming out here. This is interesting. That's quite nice, maybe? I'm not 100% sure, although I don't really need 2 storage room portals. I suppose I need to make another one of these somewhere, but I'd quite like to hook that one up to this one. I don't think that is possible. If it is, let me know, but I'm pretty sure it isn't. So I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with that one. It's really kind of annoying. So I've actually hooked this guy up to a portal on the other side, and it comes out somewhere kind of unexpected because I built it there and I don't know, I faced the wrong way, but I've put it here, which is at one of my 4 drop points on my base. And it's like kind of a spider spawner. I'm not sure if this was the double. I'm pretty sure it isn't. There isn't another one nearby. I've half stabbed a lot of this, so it saves me lighting it up. But I'm pretty sure this is a single spider spawner. I think I had a double somewhere. It's not near here though, I don't think. Is it through here? Maybe, maybe not. I know I've got lots and lots of caves and lots of ravines all the way around my base. It's just craziness. If you go into one and you get lost, then you're pretty much lost forever because they are just crazy. But I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with this guy yet. I think I want to do something with it. So if anyone has any ideas what might be best, I think it might be quite nice to kind of make a string collector, I suppose it would be, because they're spiders. And wow, that's a big drop. Let's block that guy off. I have lots of ravines near my base, so if anyone comes here and decides to start digging up for whatever reason or helps me with anything in the future, be careful, because underneath any block there could be a ravine, because yeah, that's where I built my base, obviously. Okay, so in the last clip I just said my base was pretty crazy, and yes it was. So I followed a cave and it came out on top of my slime spawner. But it's pretty good that it did, because to be honest I didn't realise that this was a spawnable platform. I thought I had half slabbed it, but obviously not. So we have quite a lot of slimes here that nearly killed me. So we're gonna like kill these guys, and we're probably gonna have to half slab this up before we get any more trouble. And also it's definitely probably cut down the amount of slime balls we've actually had. So it'll be good to kind of cover this up. Let's just say that definitely took way longer than I thought it would. Wow. I think I used probably like 7 to 10 stacks of half slabs right there. I had to actually go back and get more cobble. That is just ridiculous. So back to the task at hand, and our nether portal room is looking pretty messy right now, to be honest with you. But in my head, the plan I have for it, which, you know, it isn't really much of a plan as I only know what I'm going to do at that moment in time as I'm building this part here. I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing. The walls are kind of not really sure what I'm doing with those exactly. I know what I'm doing with this part here and this part over here, but other than that it's kind of building as I go, really. Pretty much the same as I build everywhere else. But I'm quite liking what is going on here. It's interesting, but I'm not sure if I'm going to keep these things higher up. They look a little bit messy higher up. I think maybe if it was all on one level it will look a little bit cleaner, but I'm pretty sure it's going to look good. So these areas here that I've dug out here and here, which are looking messy as hell, I mean, come on, look at this mess I've made here. I've just left everything everywhere. I'm planning on putting some chains along here. I'm not sure what is actually on this other side over here. I think that it's probably just nether, as in like there'll be a big drop somewhere, probably maybe over this side. I think there is definitely, like if I go out here, I'm actually going to have to build a pathway all the way out here at some point to this portal, which I'll move in so that it's central with that as well. I'm not using that a lot at the moment, so I may have to use it in the future. But yeah, look, there's just like tons of like I don't know if you can see that actually. My videos are usually pretty dark, but there's just a massive lava lake over there, which is super dangerous. And I'm not really happy building right next door to that because it's just a bit dangerous. I've fallen in maybe once. I think it's only once I've fallen in, because that was pretty bad, and that was really early on when I was building the portal. That is down here. I've kind of blocked it off for now because I'm not sure what to do with it. I don't really need it right now, so I can always change my plan in the future. But anyway, this is how it's looking so far, and hopefully in the next clip it'll look way better. Okay, so back at the beginning of this episode, before I got completely distracted by the Nether hub that I'm working on, I was working in the slime farm and I completely forgot to record what it looks like now. Which is a little bit strange. I never ever really do that, to be honest. Oh look, we can see some slimes in there because the world is all glitchy. Brilliant. And it's very simple. I have just mirrored this over here, pretty much, except for the cacti, because obviously I've got this pathway in the way, but I've got this kind of mirrored effect there, which is fairly nice. I didn't want to do too much with it. It looks mirrored. It is mirrored. Yeah, I didn't want to draw, you know, the people's eye too much to either side what is going on. The main reason for this room is the chest. I haven't really got a system as such for filling these chests with slime balls as of yet. You can probably see down there, there's a little sneak peek of me trying to do that. And I slightly got it working. It is a little bit of a mess at the moment. I was using a track, which I'm not sure if that's the best idea, the quickest way of transferring blocks. But I've set this up here with the dropper and I'm pretty sure it works. It drops the slime balls in the minecart and they obviously go up the track like this. And I haven't quite worked out what to do here. So if anyone wants to come and, you know, sort out my, what is it called, my storage system, that'd be amazing because I just have no idea. I'd really kind of like to sort every chest out in there so that I could hook them all up and fall in the water. Brilliant. But I just really don't know, and also I don't want it to look too messy behind, so I mean one chest is fine. I'm not sure, maybe I'll just leave it as is and just cover up the back and just leave it as kind of a more manual chest, because, you know, I don't really need anything to really, I can just move these things there myself, although they are all moving into this at the moment, which isn't particularly helpful. I think I'll just leave it manual actually, thinking about it, because I mean, really, does everyone really need like everything to be automatic? I usually don't. I usually go for manual, but I thought I would try something out with this. And it doesn't quite work, so maybe I'll just leave it. Yeah. So this project is definitely taking way longer than I ever expected it to. At the beginning, I think it was in the last episode or the episode before, I said I wanted to change where my nether portal was. And I thought that would be very simple. I would just make a room where there was a few portals and then that would be it. But no, I decided on going the crazy route yet again and building something a bit crazy. So this way over here, I obviously said I wanted to add some chains, right? Well, those have been built, but they are right under here. So you can see that is the first chain there. And this will obviously all be dug out at some point. But if I come all the way along here, this is where the chain ends. And really, pretty much all underneath that is just a lava. Just lava everywhere. And yeah, this is kind of makes it a little bit interesting, let's say. So I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing with this room here, really. I think I may just leave it like it is. Leave it just really open. Maybe, I feel like I should block it off so that people don't fall into it, because it's going to be quite a hazard, and they are pretty risky. They go all the way down there, they kind of loop down a little bit and then go back up, and I'm obviously going to have something very similar to this over there. And actually I didn't even make this the right size, so that means I'm going to have to go back down there again and pillar up, which is always fun. I also am going to probably cut to it because I can't make my way down there just yet. Well, actually no, saying that I will. I've put these ladders here because I plan on going all the way down to the bottom with this kind of design, which may backfire. I originally wanted to make a really kind of a glass box almost underneath this, but it's going to be way bigger than I ever imagined, and the other chain is probably going to go through that wall there, so that's not going to have so much danger with it. Although I haven't died doing this chain, so I'm pretty happy with that. But that's what it looks like from here. And obviously it's going to be open all the way back to there. And then I don't know whether or not I should put glass above it so people can walk on top of it, or whether or not I should block it off with glass or like a wall there. So let me know what you think I should do with that, because I'm really quite confused And I think it looks pretty good. It's quite a lot. It's definitely a larger chain. There are lots of different ways to do them, but I quite like that one. I think it's quite chunky, and it will work really well when it's done, which may never happen because, to be honest, I've spent so much time on this. It's just unreal. This episode is probably one of my longest ever that it's taken me to record, just because of how long it takes to just dig everything out and just plan everything. It's mental, and this is probably going to run on, probably not next episode, maybe I'll mix it up again, but it'll definitely take a few episodes to do this, and at the end it'll look pretty fantastic, I think. So I'm going to end this episode here because, my god, it is taking forever. And I just don't have forever to build this, really, to be honest with you guys. I may give it a break for an episode or two, or maybe next episode, if I feel like it, I will continue straight away with it and get on with it. But anyway, leave your ideas and what you think of it in the comments below, and what you think of anything else. Feel free to just leave me comments. I like getting comments, whether or not they're good or bad. I seem to be getting some hate from some fanboys and things like that lately, which is always fun, and I've forgotten to put my feather falling boots on. That's probably a bad idea in my base since it's so tall. But anyway, thank you very much for watching this today, guys, and I will probably catch you next time. Remember to like, favourite and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye.